Welcome to Icarus. My name is Nilaus, and we are here on the third map, the New Frontier DLC that just released, and we have a new map. We have used to the Olympus, the Styx map. We know them pretty well. Now it's time to go into the Prometheus map. So there are a number of missions, 14 in total, 6 main missions, and then some branches off here. We're going to start with the first mission, and then I'm just going to be rolling through it. Let's hear the mission briefing as we dive in.
Get ready, Prospector. Thanks to Group 15, we just got access to a previously off-limits part of Icarus. Right on the fringe, where the terraforming started falling apart. This is all new for me too, but from the info in the briefing packet, I could see why they're only letting the brains in. It's a little more peculiar than what you've seen of Icarus so far. By the looks of it, the UDA want you to test some, bloody insulting, new AI tech. This ain't for freshfoots, but there's a lot of new planet out there to explore. You in?
Alright, so that's the briefing, and I chose to play it on hard because of course we are. Gonna put a little bit of stakes in here, and we also have pretty good equipment. Basically, I am not bringing my radar because I don't want to go for any... yeah, it's the first time on the map, so we don't want to go for any exotics. Even though we really want to go for exotics, that's just not something we want to do on a single-player mission. It's a little bit too risky on a brand new map. But this should give us, we have pretty much the best bow, pretty much the best arrow, just some neat things like the campfire, some oxygen and canteen here. We got some pretty good armor. It's a little banged up, but it can last one more mission. Some movement speed and just a pickaxe and that. So let's dive in. If you are interested in watching more Icarus here on the channel, then either on Twitch, where I'm streaming it once in a while with moderators and community members, or here on YouTube if you find that interesting. So let me know, hit the like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and let's dive in.
Hey, Prospector. This place is pretty different from the rest of the Terra Zone, huh? Data on this section of Icarus is limited and mostly classified. What we do know is the terraforming did not work. On the topic of not working, I have a brand new bit of experimental garbage for you. The UDA is testing out some groundbreaking new tech. Some kind of AI. Think they can replace me with some 8-bit bag of bolts with attitude, hardly pay me anything anyway. Simple? Yeah, simply not needed. It's not like I'm some damn Luddite, but hell, I'm more valuable than a talking toaster. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
It'll be in an OES pod nearby. Go grab the thing.
There, and then we have a pod coming down somewhere. There. Alright, so I want to do the usual stuff. The first thing we want to do is set up shop around here. We're going to need some trees. There are a little bit barren on the trees. Let's look at the map. So we have some water nearby. We have some... that one. We could go to that and set that up as our shop. Probably let's do that. So the first thing we want to do is the usual stuff. We want to grab some stuff here, and we want to chop some stone. We'll just get a little bit of this just so we can build some other things. Let's see. And right, so let's do the usual. We need to chop some trees and build a little tree house to start with. That's always the first thing. A little wooden house. Okay, so we got the first interesting critter, and we got a storm incoming, so we're a little bit pressed here. There we go. And that is a blue thingy. Well, it's rolling closer to me. That's perfect. And then we're going to need to skin it somehow. Where is it? Where's the big blob? Oh, there you are. And that's good, because this one has fur as well, which means we can make our... oh, 16. Oh, that's so close. So we're gonna need something more, and the storm is already coming, and it's pretty miserable already, despite the fact that we just landed and we haven't had time to build anything. So I need to rush out. I need to build some emergency things. We're gonna build this. There's 24 of that. There's a rule to these kind of things, and that's 14 of that. There we go. Then it's 14 of these. Is it? Yeah, 14 of those as well. 14 somehow is the magic number. Okay, that's not happening. Right, maybe we just need to make a little bit of a tree house here.
Prospector,
I know.
you're gonna need that chip. That
Yeah, but
OES pod should be around here somewhere.
I know, we're gonna get it, but not right now. There's a little bit more important things, and that's getting inside in this beautiful weather here. And here's a new critter. There you go. Alright, they don't have any, they don't have fur, but they're still around. It gets really bad in a second. This place is a little more interesting. So what we need to do is, I need to make, like the last one here, build it up, and here. That's cool. And then, ow, I'm taking damage already. Deploy. Yeah. Maybe we don't need to make it so big right now, but just need to make it into some shelter. Just have 4 of those. Shelter, 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 and shelter. And a roof on top. Cool. So we sit here and weather the storm. So we survived the storm. Not a big deal, but still a little bit problematic. So what we're going to do is we are going to build our standard house. And let's just build that. That's going to be a wall in on either side. And then we're going to go with just one of these places will be for a furnace. And then the rest will be for windows. So keep windows here. This is a pretty easy house to build, and it works pretty well for what I wanted. And then go here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you want to really make it bigger, then you can just double it. But this is this should get us going. It'll be a little crowded at some point, but it will get us to where we want to be. And as always with this game, you kind of have to decide what tech level you're aiming for. I think this mission could probably be done without any tech, I would assume. There and there. So we have doors are coming in. Great. And now it's about sort of populating with other stuff. Usually we would have a wall here, or a staircase and a staircase here. There we go. So we can go back in. Good. That is basically our little house. So what do we need inside? We need some torches, we need some furnace, we need some crafting bench, and we need a few more feathers. So we are fur, and I think we got some fur here in the size of this little one here. That's also a new one, and you're also a new one. Come on, little one. I don't know what you are. You're dodgy, that's what you are. A pygmy loop. And there we go, we got the 4 fur that we wanted. And my imagination would be that it would probably attract those dracs like it attracts wolves if we leave them around, so let's not do that. We have to collect some items as well from where we have, from this location, but there is an enemy near there. That's a skull, I just noticed it, so let's not get there just yet. As the house is completed and the weather is getting worse, then I think it's good that we can go in here and just take a look at leather. Take a look at the new tech tree, because I think that's or the changes to the tech tree while we are in here. This is really nice when you pick up a whole thing like that. 1% chance of taking a whole item out is brilliant. So there we go. This is basically what we can do without getting any iron. You can build the crafting bench, you can build a couple of furnaces, and you can get your oxide. Do we have company? No? Okay. And we can build the mortar and pestle on top of the herbalism bench. Have a place to sleep and a place to cook. So that is everything you could ever dream of. There we go. And yeah. So, and then some storage here and some torches so that you can walk into them and catch fire and burn down the house as planned. Right, let's look at the tech tree, because the tech tree, small things have changed over here by, for example, this part. It comes now as a default base building set and an advanced building set, which is really nice. So it makes it a lot easier to get those. If you look over here by the talents, there's a lot more. habitation and all that stuff. What I have decided to do is I have decided to specialize in firearms and in bows, and that's totally worth it, I think, because that's kind of what kills you is the ability, the lack of ability to kill whatever is around you faster than they kill you. So then on top of that, we also have this see animal health bars. I'll take it. I don't think I really need it here. Yield from hunting, skinning leather and skinning fur. I mean, this is all right. Felling trees. It's just not that many. All buildables, way less. I don't really carry around buildables. Efficient homing. Decreased stamina cost for fireworker. Chance of sprain. Ha, that's surprisingly. Oh, this one I'll take. Sure. Physical resistance. And oh, did I take melee damage? That was useless. Anyway, now we've wasted our points here. Never mind. Butchering. That one is one we should probably have had. And then of course the tech tree. I have so many ridiculous points that I could take everything. I don't. If we look at here on Tech 4, there are some new things. They're indicated with this little icon here. This is the new frontier. So we get like sledgehammer. And miasmic is kind of the thing here. That's the distilled miasmic coating. That's the new stuff. And let's see what else is new. There's a new armor set, obsidian leg armor. So we need a shaped obsidian. We don't know how to get that. And it's also platinum weave and composites and steel screws. So it's really late game. We have this one if we wanted to, but yeah. What else? Nothing really. Other things that we have here. Electric composite. There's a ton of things. There are a few things here on the other ones that are also new, like a cold steel bolt. And here's some more cold steel. Cold steel require cold steel ingots. I haven't found out how to do those, but I'm sure we'll find out that eventually in this. And ammo casing is also a new thing. First you have to make ammo casings, which you get here, and you can do that in the machine guns, and then you can do the bolt rifle and rifle rounds, or the other weird ironwood rounds. Miasmic pistol round and unlocks blueprint. Okay, so there's some cool things here that we can do as well. But I think we'll stay with the normal stuff, and we don't really want to go too deep into the tech tree. I'll take that one for a later date as well. And advanced masonry and oh, this is a new one. Steel barrier. Interesting. But we get the concrete. Yeah, these things we want to build the build sets here. You know, we want to build everything you can. Glass buildings, sure, let's make a greenhouse. But it is evening, we'll sleep, and then we'll go out in the morning to hunt for that enemy. So, let's take a sleep. Alright, so let's go out and see if we can get the first quest. There is a first part of the quest. There's some kind of enemy out here that we need to take care of. If we can do a sneak attack, we should be good. There we go.
Pod. And there's a... What the hell is that?
It's just a drac.
This damn place. You can either take it out or sneak past it.
Well, I
Either
chose
way.
my option.
Oh, looks like land wasn't the only thing adapted around here.
Got
UDA
it.
hasn't been very forthcoming with information, but I've heard rumors. Some of them are locals. Some seem to be altered versions of Earth wildlife. All of them weird, and probably dangerous. I wouldn't venture too far out unless you're equipped to defend yourself.
I think I'm equipped to defend myself.
Alright, you got the stupid thing. Go ahead and plug it into your short-range radio to get it online. This is the third version they've worked on, and it seems only good for basic errands. So, you'll still have me around for a while. Let's see just how awful it really is.
There you go. That is an effect because I immobilized it. Alright, so that's good. Let's see how awful this AI is, because we know AIs are pretty awful. What we're going to do is, I have marked on the map the location of the nearest iron deposit or the mine, and we're going to go there and tap that mine, because we absolutely need more iron, because we need to plug it into a short-range radar. So short-range radar is one of the things that require iron. So we do need a little bit of iron, and then we might get a few more things as well. So things are pretty easy to kill when you have the best bow in game and you deal sneak attacks for 2700. but it also requires us to continue to get sneak attacks. If they get the jump on us, then we deal, I don't know, 200 damage or something. So I'm gonna go home, and we're gonna go to this location where there's a mine that we can work on. Okay, so we're now into a cave, and they are probably, as usual, full of worms and iron. Perfect. So, where are the worms? There. And there. And then I guess it's just business as usual. Get all the materials, get all the iron, get whatever else we can pick up, and then happily go out again. So this is a pretty good haul, about 600 iron coming in, and that's a fair amount. Let's grab some stuff and head back to our base. And as we now come home to our build, that is when a lot of the big crafting stuff is coming along. So we're going to be getting a lot of iron going, and we're going to get a lot more iron going, because that's the most important thing. We also found some exotics, that's lovely. And we're going to get something here and go. So this needs to start going. We need to figure out what the first thing we want to do is. The first thing is the short range radio, because then we can get the next mission. That was there, short range radio. We also need the orbital interface here. So we're going to short range radio, that's the 15, plus we need to get some more rope. So let's start working on all of those things. First item here, and that is on our long list of things to do, is the new short range radio. Let's see what it is.
Hello, Prospector.
Not just...
Simplified Mission Prospector Liaison version 3. Connection verified. Refer to me as Simple.
Bloody stupid robot.
My function is to guide you through basic assignments for the UDAA. Communication is one way.
Not much of a replacement then. Bucket of bolts.
Your first mission is to cultivate and harvest 1 tomato.
Seriously?
This frequency will be reserved for exclusive automated prospector guide use, terminating redundant connections.
Hold on. What did you call me, you stupid...
Sample quality and... Good start, Prospector. Here, have some praise. Well done. Congratulations. I always knew you could do it.
There you go. So what do we need? Complete mission, wait for the tomato to grow. So we have to farm a tomato plant, and I guess Sol wasn't quite happy about this, which is understandable. Not a good replacement. Right, so the next thing we want to do is actually do an orbital interface. It's a little bit silly we have to do it, but hey, for 23 exotics, I will do it. I will happily do that there. And we'll go out here and make that orbital interface. Oh, it has to make it in here. Orbital interface is a little bit of a... I'm just making absolutely sure I'm wasting some materials here, but hey, I think that's worth it. And we get the orbital interface here. And we will see now you can also request equipment. That's really neat. Just remember to bring it back though. And we can just request a drop pod. Where are you? Oh, I find you. Looks so nice. And it's drop pod. We drop stuff into pod, and then we have to go away because it actually deals damage now when you're close, which is nice. Good, so that gives us 23 more. So, back at it. What do we need to do now? I'm pretty sure that we don't need so many stuff here. Okay, so that gets back to the iron part, which I want. And let's see, what is the next thing? The next thing is definitely going to be that one, the machining bench. We can't do the machining bench before we have the... Where is that? That is... the anvil. We need to do the anvil. Here's something that has definitely changed recently. The fact that you can do steel bloom to steel in a normal furnace. Used to be able to require the concrete furnace, but now I guess we have that, which is pretty cool. A little bit surprising, to be honest, but yeah, very surprising. But anyway, it's possible, so we'll definitely do it. And we're now missing 5 more, and then we can make the anvil and then get started on the next part. Get the anvil placed here, which we'll need to make some screws. We'll take some of that, and we'll take some of this. We still need to make it way faster, but that's always here. How many can we make? We can make 60, and I need Well, I don't know. We'll see how much we need. Let's see if there's anything else we need for this. 40 iron ingots, some epoxy, and some iron nails. Yes. So that's going to take a little bit of time.
Attention prospector. A new work order has
Hey.
been received. One of your fellow contractors has been severely injured and returned to orbit for treatment. They have requested help in locating and escorting their pet blueback that was abandoned during extraction. You are advised that once the aforementioned creature has been escorted back to the contractor's encampment, you may make use of any of the supplies left behind. Additionally, the contractor wanted the following message passed to you. Please save Daisy. She saved me more times than I can count. It's the least I can do for her. The contractor currently lacks a functional trachea. I did my best to substitute. You may
Yeah.
begin.
Seems a little dodgy, doesn't it? Okay, so we need to work on the way towards the machining bench, and let's have a look. So down here we have another mission, but we also need our tomato farm to grow. And now we got the machining bench en route, or in progress. It's gonna take a little bit of effort to get all these things, and I've decided I want to get that just a bolt gun. I think the bolt gun is a good step up where we want to go, and here. There we go. So what do we need for recent rifle rounds, which means ammo casing, and we need a bolt gun. So this is the one, cured leather. Okay, so that means we need some leather working, as in some refined wood. So there's a lot of sort of stuff here, and we need 40 steel ingots plus a steel ingot for the screw. So we need 41 steel ingots for this one, and that's it. Okay, but first we need to figure out the stuff that the cured leather means a leather working shop, and it also means, and what was the other thing? Here, that one. That was the cured leather. So leather working and a wood carpenting are the ones we need.
Attention prospector. Your sample has grown to an acceptable maturity and is ready for processing.
Got a
Please
potato.
place it in the OES pod for retrieval.
OES pod for retrieval. I got it. I got a potato. And then we get a... Oh, that's a nice... It actually makes a little sonic boom there. And so we got some tomatoes. Wow. Exotic.
Training mission complete.
There we go.
Going
Deliver.
offline. Clearing frequency.
Oh, we got a new reward.
I do my damn job. Kept my prospectors alive at most, but that's not good enough. No. I might see something they don't want eyes on, so it's... Oh.
Gold ore.
Hello, prospector.
Welcome back,
Boot
Saul.
up the connection again when you want to grow a tomato, I guess. Due to Corp HQ mandates, I have to mention, Simple will provide various missions, not just tomato-based activities. You can interact with the radio again to get your next assignment whenever you feel like it. Not sure if this has been brought up before, but we have a new way of doing things now. Senatai have come up with a fancy new way of shipping your exotic hauls off world. They're calling it the Orbital Exchange System, OES. Abandoning all your planet-side tech is a thing of the past, if you prefer. Chuck them in the pod, and it drops it all off at the station. Pretty cool, huh? It's free for now, while they're still testing the pods. Who knows how much cash they'll rake in from this later. It works in reverse, too. Say you want to order some shiny new gear from the workshop up there? You can get it delivered just by pressing a few buttons. What a time to be alive.
There. So we're working on getting some cured leather, and we're working on getting some carpentry, so we can get some of the pieces we need for our additional steel, or for our bolt gun. So we can finally make the bolt action rifle. Unfortunately, we can barely make any bullets for it, but you know, can't have it all. So that was good. And then our bullet situation, as you can see here, is a little bit problematic. This one should be able to take the rest, and we only have 32 plus, what do we have more, 18 I guess. Yeah, so 60 or something. Let's make some bullets here. I have these, and that takes one for, oh, one, that's actually nice. All right, let's make more. That might actually be working. Let's see, where's the bullets? They are 4 plus 8. Okay, so it's mainly actually gunpowder we're missing. Now I believe this is the moment of truth. We have a total of 130 shots here. I could get a lot more if I just bothered to get more sulfur, but I don't. So we're going to take these 3 things. Consume. We got a little bit of firewood with us. And then I have my gun. There we go. And I have my arrows. That is awesome. And then I'm going to go here. All right, let's head out. So for the first part, I don't think there's going to be much in terms of trouble to get there. It's just going to be a long run. So let's run there and get started on the actual mission there. Here we go. Oh, press to claim ownership. What are we going to call it? Subscribe. Of course, we're a YouTuber, right? There you go. You're on follow command and you have... We can't really see any points. Cool. There you go. Head, lead and protect Daisy. Ooh, it's an escort mission. Escort to... Oh, okay. That's a long escort mission. Alright, well, I guess we gotta get going. Okay, and we're not gonna be looting anything. Luckily this one auto-loads. So, oh, I don't think that's correct. Let's get you, make sure that you come along. Oh, hello. Huh, contours. I need to get down, so I need to go down here. Come on, move faster. What is that? Oh, it's just a small one. Come on. Come on, big guy. I don't need to kill other stuff. I just need to protect you. Oh, there's definitely something coming. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. There we go. Reason why that's bad is because if I just start shooting at it, then I'm gonna hit the big blue ball thing. Blue back. Yes. Alright, cool. Oh, I see already the next one's coming in. Alright. Oh, hello. You don't care about you. Nah. We'll keep running and see if we can get away from him. Come on. Run. That's a long haul. And we're gonna have to go a little bit further down. Oh, there's one. Okay, that was just stupid. There, got it. And there's another one. Alright, keep going. You coming? Yes. Yeah, it was a good move to take the gun. Otherwise I'd have to run around picking up my arrows as well, which would not be very efficient. We gotta keep moving. Where are we? We need to head down here. Otherwise we're gonna fall down the ridge or something. Oh, I see it. See the next one? Ah, that's stupid to take these shots when I know I'm not gonna hit. Whoa! And there's one here. Cool. Keep moving. I so badly want, like, everything about it wants me to just go back and loot, and even though I have no reason to loot, this is what we were aiming for. Come on, get down here. Oh. That was a bad shot. Good, and another one. Oh man. Keep going. How many shots do we have left? 116. We're good. We're good. Where are we now? Contour. No, we need to keep going around. Keep moving around. Down here. Can I hit it from this distance? Good. Whoa. Don't want to hit my own. Let's see. No, we're gonna stay on this side of the river. Where are we at? Yes, just there. Cool. We're making progress, but please move faster. Oh, there's another one coming in. Hey, it worked. Nice. And How did that not hit? Seriously. There we go. That was that's much better. Keep going. Whew, we got more points, and I still need to stay on this side of the river. And right. Yes, just go around and follow the lake. You're making sounds. That's fine. I can't ride it, obviously. It's a little intense when you're soloing these kind of things. Much easier if you have someone else to do the hard work of actually protecting. I think we're almost there. I think we're now by the shores of the lake. Yes. Oh, I see something. And there's another one. Oh, sometimes they don't actually take a bullet. That's nice. That's a nice feature. That must be one of my talents. Because sometimes I'm waiting for the reload and I don't reload because it just didn't use a bullet. Nice. Where are we at? 105. Okay, so we definitely have enough. But you always, as soon as you go below 100, I start panicking and start saving bullets instead of just shooting at anything that moves. Which is obviously what you want to do. I see one more back there, but that's way too far away. There maybe? There's definitely something there. The other one's coming? Nope. Oops. Oh, that sucks. More? Alright. I'm gonna lose a few arrows, but screw it. Damn it. Oh my god. Get those arrows. Keep going. Okay, it's getting a little more tense here on the last stretch. Alright, go. Go, go, go. I want to be losing 2 arrows on something like this. No option, I guess. Where is it? And where are you? You coming? Come on. Ugh, it's probably hurt really bad. Can't deal with that now. Can't deal with you. Where is it? We must be close. There's a house over there. Let's assume that's it. Oh. Anything at the house? Nope. Whew. Okay, that's an intense quest, and
Good
head to
work,
Daisy.
Prospector. The injured contractor would be greatly relieved that Daisy made it back home, had they not died horribly from their wounds before I could inform them of your success. You may gather any supplies left on...
Well, that about covers it. Your next few missions will be delivered from the disembodied robot boys until you get back to UDA level. Everyone out here is starting from scratch. Gotta prove your mettle. I'll see you in a bit. Try not to die out here.
Cool. So that, oh, it's actually pretty healthy. And we get some loot, but that's kind of irrelevant since the mission is completed. So all we need to do now is head home. Interesting. We're just almost home, and then it says hail peltering. That is interesting. So we actually have hail as well. So that's a new and exciting type of bad weather that's here. But they did warn that this place would be full of even worse weather than any other place. Can we just take that one out as a little goodbye thing? Is that the face? That's the face. Good. All right. So we are back here, and we're going to return to station, and we have all the stuff. We didn't leave anything behind. I think not. So we are gonna leave. So we completed the mission, and it only took about 2 hours. You can see up the top it was at 3 hours left, and it took 2 hours to complete, and for that we got 375 plus 75 here, plus 23 additional exotics. So it's a pretty good haul of almost 100 exotics plus some Ren as well. So that is good. We can go back and we can see if there's not anything new to buy in the shop. There isn't anything new, to be honest, because we have already we're kind of saving up for some of the most expensive stuff, but it's also reorganized in a new way. We have this one, which is pretty much the best environment suit, and you can see here the new Larkwell Haulier virus suit. That's not necessarily better, but it now costs the red exotics, which we haven't been able to find in this one. Again, here we have some other ones. Whether we're saying that that's better. Carrying capacity of ore is not really nice. We have our suit that we are using. It has really good physical resistance. Is there anything better? Cold heat resistance for this one. It's a little bit more. No, it's actually about the same expense. Here's more physical damage, projectile damage. That's probably good. Like extra projectile damage. It gets plus 10% over all that. Modules. There are again some new ones here. Hypothermia, that might be useful. This one I think is really good if you end up having tamed animals, which I think is a nice thing to have. Here I really wish there would be more gadgets, but unfortunately not. We're gonna get this Sinutai thing for sure. And can we get it now? We actually have to do it like in a different one. We have to do that, and then we have to do this one, because that's gonna be helping us for the long run home. And we're gonna buy one for 25. That's been added to our inventory. Here is another one which has fresh air in it, 20% health regen. That's really nice. I think that's one we want to have. Axes, we haven't got any of those. I don't think they're worthwhile. Pickaxes, we pretty got the best one. Plus 60 radius, plus 125. We can save up for this one, which is ungodly expensive, and it's only a little bit better. Or we can see if there's anything here. They just have electroshock and some weird things. Knife, not really worth it, because we're not going to do extra damage. Spears, we don't use that. Sickles are useless. Hammers is something new. No, that's not it. It's sledgehammers that are new. Bows, we have the best bow that money can buy, so that's why we're killing things, and this is what we're always going to buy a bundle every time. That's 50 Ren per time. If you see this one is 125. These new ones only have 100 and 90 and 100, and then it has well engineered. So they have freeze. A wound that has frozen the skin cover, movement speed and melee damage is reduced. Periodic frost damage. So minus 25 movements and melee damage. It might be good for like bosses and stuff. Miasma, a poison wound, physical resistance that deals more damage on subsequent. So those are kind of boss thing, but since we like to kill things in one shot, that's pretty good. This is also the only campfire. This campfire is really nice to have. Farming. You can get those if you want. I don't. Consumables. I was really hoping there was something. The only thing I think is interesting is this bacterial vaccine that can give us protection against pneumonia. But crafting it is 250. I hope it's more than a single use. And then extraction. We can get this, but so not so many new things. That's a little bit disappointing that there are not so many new things, but we'll definitely get into it and try those when we get the opportunity. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode. We will also be going into more here. The next one will be we'll take a look at that either or first on stream, and then if interesting, we will be jumping into it here on YouTube. So thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.